Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing another episode of my Sketch With Me series where I'm just going to be sketching in my sketchbook. And for today's video I wanted to take a focus on doing some dress designing and some dress sketches. In a previous Sketch With Me video I drew this kind of rainbow sketch of a dress, and now I decided I wanted to do all of the colors individually and make a dress with each of the colors. So today that's what I'm going to be doing, is doing the 7 dresses, starting with red. And I don't know if it was because I was kind of unsure of what my different ideas were going to be, or if it was just because it was the first one that I was drawing. I ended up starting over completely on this red dress. I thought I had a very clear design in my head, but then I got to this point and decided I hated how it was looking even for a sketch. So right next to it I just restarted and started designing something pretty different and just went from there. And these dress designs are all just sketches of this idea I had of doing kind of like a rainbow series to go along with the rainbow dress. And I tried drawing different styles, and I'm not really sure if this idea is going to go anywhere. I do plan to work on customizing dolls. I've done one in the past and I'm currently working on my second one. And these dress designs might make it into an actual dress for a doll or an actual person, who knows. But right now they're just simple sketches that I came up with in the moment using the 7 colors of the rainbow. And they're not really like all correlated to the color. The color doesn't really matter for all of them. Because I did mess up the first sketch and I was really unhappy with it, the red dress is the one that took the longest. And after going over it, I did kind of like how it ended. And moving on to the orange dress, this design honestly came together a lot quicker than I was expecting it to. It kind of just took a mind of its own, and in a few minutes it was done, and I didn't even realize that I had finished it until it was done. And I am adding some little notes here and there for different parts of the dresses and design elements in case I want to do something with it later down the road. And sorry for the kind of change in the image. The yellow dress was really hard to capture on camera, so in editing I tried to like up the saturation and do lots of weird things to the picture to try to make it a bit easier to see. But it still is really hard to capture this specific yellow on camera for some reason. And I didn't really realize it until after I had already finished sketching it. And honestly, moving on to this green dress, this dress might be my favorite of the ones that I drew in this video. I had this idea of making a leaf dress where it's just a dress full of leaves. And I just really like how it turned out. The idea was really weird and random, but I just really liked it, and I honestly really liked how it turned out. I'm sure it's not practical and would be really hard to actually make, but out of all of them, it was my favorite that I drew, and honestly might be my favorite to try and actually make. I did design some like unattached sleeves to go with it that were kind of like vine themed. And moving on to the blue dress, I honestly do not like how this sketch came out, I really wish I went back and changed it. I wanted a very flowy kind of design, like a river. And I don't know if it was just the idea or just my sketch in general. I just really did not like how this sketch came out. So with this purple dress, I decided to go really simple and then just give it a really cool accessory. Well, cool in my opinion. I personally have always loved capes and cape designs on superheroes and just in general, so I designed this dress to have a separate cape to go along with it. And then the final dress is the pink one, which I designed it to have kind of like a heart-shaped bodice and the rest of the material around it to be like a see-through or like skin toned, so all you really see is the heart bodice and then a big poofy ball gown. And here's all the 7 designs I drew, and just ignore the one on the left for the red dress. Honestly, this was a lot of fun. I've always loved designing dresses, whether they're practical or not. It's always been something I've loved to do, especially like ball gowns and things like that. Whether or not these sketches will be something more, I'm not sure yet, but I did have a lot of fun just sitting down and doing all of these sketches, and I hope you all enjoyed it as well. This green one is honestly my favorite out of all of them, which is surprising to me because green isn't one of my favorite colors. I actually don't like green that much. And blue being my favorite color was my least favorite of the dresses. But I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. It was more of a simpler just sketch with me video, but I did enjoy it a lot and I hope you all enjoyed it as well. I greatly appreciate all you all watching this video and all of my other videos. It means so much to me. Thank you all again so much. And bye!